Here's Dave Canales, asked yesterday whether he saw an energy bounce at practice with Andy Dalton, now the starting quarterback.
You know, it's the same thing that I expect every day. It's the focus, is the intensity. Andy is that way. And so, you know, as he was in the huddle, he was able to just make sure that the energy stayed up through the practice and that we finished the right way. And so he did a great job.
Dave, how has Bryce responded? How did he respond today?
Right back to work, dove into the game plan. We had our conversations in the QB room, just going around talking about reads, talking about what we see from the defense, followed it up with a great day on the field, some fantastic throws, and just got right back to work, which is exactly what I expected him to do.
Do you still believe in Bryce as a future, maybe franchise quarterback later on down the line?
Absolutely. This is a developmentally minded program, so the development didn't stop. You know, every rep he's out there, we're evaluating the whole thing, having conversations, and just continuing to push all of our guys, including Bryce, to take that next step. Every day is a growth possibility and opportunity, so we're fully committed to that.
Look, dysfunctional teams do dysfunctional things, and it's the height of dysfunction to bench the guy who was the number 1 overall pick and still have faith in him. You can't thread that needle. Benching him is the sign to everyone that you have no faith in him. And it's almost as if they're trying to create a trade market for him. And Canales was asked about a possible trade of Bryce Young. He said that's not something we're really considering. We have a great situation with our quarterbacks right now with guys that have experience. I think if someone would make them an offer and they could save face and move on, they would. And you maximize the return by acting like you don't want to trade the guy. If you say to the world, man, we really wish we could trade this guy, no one's going to offer you anything for him. So it's part of the dance that you have to do. And I think that's the only thing that makes sense here. They have basically declared to the world, he's not their guy. He never will be their guy. There's no coming back from this. And now we see if at some point between now and the Tuesday after week 9, someone offers him something for Bryce Young. And maybe someone will. I mean, I've heard from a few different people, hey, Miami should, you know, if they know Tua is not coming back, should Miami offer something for Bryce Young? I've heard crazier propositions about possible trades over the years.
I have too, Mike, but I mean, this is somebody, and you know what? If there's a place where he can go and have his confidence rebuilt, I would suppose that it is with Miami and a guy like Mike McDaniel, who did that so successfully with Tua Tagovailoa. But it's not like Tua Tagovailoa was ever throwing jump passes to throw to a player that's at the line of scrimmage. I mean, Mike, I've never seen a quarterback do what Bryce Young was doing on Sunday against the Los Angeles Chargers. I've never seen that, man. And so that's part of, to me, why if Canales is doing that evaluation and saying, hey, we've got to make this replacement, you know, even though it's week 2, I don't think this is something that just came out of thin air. You know, whether it was Tepper driven or whether it was more coaching staff driven, they've been seeing stuff through training camp, through the preseason, that they must have thought was concerning. So this is where we are.
The point that Sims always makes in situations like this, the locker room has a say in it. And if the vibe among the team is, we got to get this guy off the field, you're going to lose the team if you don't get the guy off the field. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.